Hello, hello. Good evening, all. Happy day 23. It's day 23 already. Thanks for joining. Thank you for watching the replay. We can talk about updates to grants, continuing on our journey 50 days to starting your grant writing business. Today's day 23. So just a couple more days, we'll be halfway there. So we're rolling on along. Thank you all for continuing to join in every day. This has been fun. So today we're going to talk about, as you can see from the title, how to quit a client. Not a fun topic, but one that may come about in your experience. So something that we could talk about. Yesterday we talked about if you feel like you may not be able to afford a grant professional as your business grows. I just gave some things to think about, not to wait too late to bring on people on board, to bring on people to hire, so that you don't get burned out and just end up just trying to do too much. So I waited too long to seek help. So I was just encouraging you to really look into bringing on help as soon as you can. And so you can check out that replay from yesterday from day 22. And today we're going to talk about how to quit a client. So again, thanks for joining. You can get all the information, the replays, tips and tools, and resources to starting your grant writing business at junefirstfirm.com. And I've been sending those out every day. So again, thanks for hopping on. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the hearts. Thank you for the love. It always makes these much better, because hearts mean, hey, you agree, everything's going good, you understand what I'm talking about, and it makes sense. So I'm happy to see the hearts. So today we'll talk about how to quit a client. Unfortunately, these things happen. I haven't had to just tell someone like, hey, I can't work with you anymore, or quit in the middle of a project, or just had any really, really bad experience. Personally, I've heard of them, and I've seen professionals like horror stories from other grant pros. But what I have done to alleviate that, of course, is we talked about before, interviewing clients, asking, really strategic questions, and of course, paying attention to any red flags. But even if that goes, some things go under that you miss, perhaps. I always do contracts. They're a contract, but you can essentially terminate them at any time. The client can end anytime, or myself. So I mean, they're essentially month to month. We hopefully would hope the client will last longer, because of course, um, building up a grant program could take some time, and before you can see any awards, especially if you're just getting started. But if not, you want to just spend some time applying for grants to get those funds. So generally I do a clause in there that says client or myself, business owner, can terminate at any time. Just give a 30-day notice. It's kind of like when you vacate your apartment or in a lease agreement. 30-day notice is all that's required. I just don't want anyone to feel like they have to be in a contract, and myself, which is most important, my own sanity, is to feel trapped in a contract for any reason. So I would just highly recommend that you incorporate that into your clause. Some people will highly go against that, but that's worked for me. And again, I haven't had any horror stories so far. Every client that's ended has been due to mutual understanding, or this project just came to an end. It was agreed upon date that we were going to end anyway, so it wasn't even like an issue. Some clients, they wanted to continue, just budget. They tried to fight to keep a consultant on board, but they had like a full-time grant writer, so um, that was the justification not to have a consultant, which is completely understandable. Budgets are real, so I understand the limit. So again, just I would recommend that you do include that clause, and I can go into more details with that. Like if you're interested and you want to know more, do sign up at junefirstfirm.com. And when I send out those messages or those emails daily, if you have additional questions about this topic, just respond to that message, and I'll be happy to go into more details or share like a snippet of the contract. Again, review it with your lawyer, attorney, and make sure that it fits your needs. So I just wanted to share some tips and tools and resources to how to quit a client, how to protect yourself. You don't want to ever feel trapped. You don't want your clients to feel trapped. If your clients are not giving you the information you need to get grants, they're not responding in a timely manner. They just stop paying. I've heard consultants say they can't even get their clients to pay, and they've turned in work without them paying for it. So just making sure that you are being vigilant and mindful of the work that you're putting out and things that um, is meeting the client's needs as well as yours. And I would highly recommend that you not, again, send out information or share proposal information without, again, full payment in hand. And again, you come up against deadlines. You don't want to miss deadlines, and you don't want to spend a lot of time with putting things together, putting an application together. And just because the client hasn't paid you, you don't want them to miss out on this opportunity. But then on the flip side, you don't want to not get paid either. So these are just some things to think about, things to consider, things that can happen as you're beginning your journey, starting your grant writing business. Again, just including their clause where client or business owner can terminate at any time. Just give like a 30-day notice. And again, you don't want anyone to feel trapped or pressured that they're still like stuck in a contract, so to speak. So I thank you all for joining. This is just trying to continue to provide update information, useful information to help you start your grant writing business while you're at your 9 to 5. Just know that you can do it. It's manageable. Just want to give these tips and tools, ways that I've done this. So for the past 5 years, so you don't have to fumble your way through and just figure things out as you're going. So hopefully this information is useful. And tomorrow's day 24, and I'll share that topic for those that get those emails and share what we'll talk about on tomorrow. So again, 50 days to starting your grant writing business, tips, tools, and resources to help you do that. You can sign up at junefirstfirm.com. The link is in my bio. And I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.